Good afternoon.
Good morning, even as it's 7 a.m.
Yeah, I've got the hood off, so
How you doing today?
yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, not bad. Another soybean harvest ahead, I think, for a change.
Yeah, something a bit different, eh?
And I'm actually going to sell some stuff today and try and make some money so I can catch up
Oh, don't bother.
because there's quite a big gap at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it?
But I've heard you're going to invest at least £200,000 of that in horses, so
Yes, yeah, and then
and then
start
buy some
glue
new tractors
production.
and buy
Yeah,
some new tractors. So I think everything will work out okay.
yeah, yeah. I'll update you at the end of the episode to see if
Yeah,
I've
I'll,
actually spent the
I'll
money on
keep an eye on
horses.
things. I'll keep an eye on things, and if you forget, I'll remind you.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Yes, I'm going to go and get some work done
And me.
because these crops won't harvest themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch you in a bit.
I'll speak to you later. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another soybean harvest on the Western Wilds. We have got a worker going, and hopefully that's not going to run into too many issues. So, what has changed since the last episode? Well, you'll see I've upgraded our trailer. 6k that cost, and it now holds, I forget off the top of my head, it holds, no, 28,000 litres. So rather than splashing out all that money, we've just spent a little bit to upgrade it. Now, what else do we need? So the suggestion was made about the cheaty plough. So if I go over here, we now have said cheaty plough. So let's just have a look. 320 horsepower. I think it's worth the gamble. We'll get that. Fire up the engine on the Deutz and yeah, get it connected and get back down to the field. So it works like a dream, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. Raise it up, get it out of the way. Because what I'm going to do is back to the harvester. When the harvester gets down to this end where the tractors are parked up, I'm going to do a headland almost, or a couple of headlands. Then we can get that ploughed in and we can start the planting. That's the plan, as we said last time. So I'll see you once we finish those headlands. Right then, back in the Deutz. Just getting rid of this margin. And then I also want to take a look at the top end of this field, because I think we've got even more space that we can eke out of this field. So let's just... Who left that tractor there right in the way? So if we just... There we go. Lift that up. And we'll whiz down at a super 39 miles an hour to the other end and see if we can push it any further. We need to get rid of some trees. We will. So I reckon we just out here, chainsaw, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then probably this one here. Ooh, a bit quick there. Ooh, there we go. We can then get back into the Deutz and plough up this area down here as well. So for some reason it won't quite let me, well, it won't let me set a GPS, not won't quite. So we're just doing it off the bottom left minimap heading. So if we go to about here, there we go. Raise it up and spin back round. We should then gain a little bit more. Not going to be massive, but the speed this plough works at doesn't really matter. Good. There we go. Just a touch more. There we go. Sorry, crops. I think what we'll do is I'll do the pass along here, going back the other way, wait for the combine to come down, harvest this headland, and then we're not going to lose any more crops. So I'll see you in a second. So same as we did at the other end of the field, just harvesting this headland, and then we can run back along, get that tiny little strip, plough the grass in, and yeah, we can set the worker back off harvesting the soybeans. The aim is to get both sections of the field harvested today. So in fact we will just turn around and go back. So we've got this end and the other end down there. We may not get everything planted today, but we'll have certainly made a start, and I am still considering whether to get a second planter or not, or even if we just lease one, just to speed things up and get the crop back in the ground. Right, I have just spent the vast amount of £7 repairing the combine and the header. It was running around 5 miles an hour, so not quite as quick as it should. So that's done and dusted, as is that bit of ploughing. So let's get this lifted up and just double check what the situation is down here with regards to any boundaries that we might need to extend. I don't think there's a divide between these fields, but I really can't remember. There might be the ever such a slightest one. Yeah, tiniest little bit by the look of it, but we'll sort that in a bit. So, right, create fields needs to be turned off. There we go. Lower that down and detach it, and we can now probably go and unload the combine and then grab the planter, I think. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Well, I was just taking a look in the stores, and I am very, very tempted with this. It's, what's it going to cost us? 170k for 348 horsepower. Let's stick some wire tyres on it. This can't be bothered. It's taking me too long to think. So, okay, need to put it on the back. There we go. There we go indeed. Right. Right. New tractor. Job's a good one. So, now let's sort a planter out. Right then, I've gone for the Kinsey 12 metre working width. And happy about that if it would fill up. Come on, there we go. So, soybeans, that's the plan. Oh, these bags do my head in. Very sensitive loading. That. There we go. So this takes about 3,800 litres, I think, from memory. So we'll leave a bit of a bag here, but as you can see over by the workshop there, somebody else has left a ton of them as well. So back down to the field we go, and we'll make a start. Alright then, planting underway, and Mr. Disturb wants to say hello, so let's go and talk to him. Hello!
I was tempted to buy one of those as well.
Which bit? The tractor or the planter?
The tractor.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It was very tempting.
Yeah, I was in an hour and I thought, oh, it's 170 grand with GPS, so I thought, why not?
Yeah. Makes karting much nicer, because I'm loathing that old case at the moment because it's my karting tractor.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I thought, why not? Like you said, you get the value of it, don't you? So.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what it's worth now you've brought it.
Let's have a look. It is worth £1 million.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, of course. 92, just over 92k.
That's not bad, actually, is it? It's not too
No.
bad. That's held its value relatively well.
Has it? It's lost 70 grand odd since I drove it off the forecourt.
that feels better than my Massey did.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I felt like I lost about half the value of that when I sold it. It felt like.
Yeah. The only other thing is the repair fees as well, isn't it? They increase somewhat.
True.
But I'm not too worried about that at the minute.
I need to go back to slinging bales at the train, which means I can't chat, so I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, mate, catch you in a bit. Right, well, we'll get the combine unloaded. It's 80%. I think, hopefully we'll get all of this in the trailer. I think we will. And then we'll set the combine off working up down the other end, on the other end of the field. Come on, keep up. And we can crack on with the planting. So I did lease the planter, 7k, but for an 11 mile an hour working speed and the extra working width, I think that's worth it. I am undecided about buying more land. I don't know. Now we've got the cheaty plough, that ploughing element is so much easier. But it's whether we do the grass off it first and then silage it, or I don't know. It seems a waste not to do that, but it's just time. It's just the time it takes. So I'll have a think and we'll see how we get on. Right, just getting this little strip on this side of the field, and I think then we're going to have to go and jump in the combine because it's getting to that weird shaped bit around the farmyard. But that's not a problem because then we can start off harvesting the other end of the field. So let's just hop in here and it should no. So what we'll do is we'll just take over now anyway, get it done, and then we can move on to the second part of the harvest. So we should get this last strip all in one go. Yep, looking good. We will unload the combine. We'll go and get that little pokey out strip of soybeans that the worker planted for us inadvertently a couple of episodes ago, and then we will set the worker off, and then I'm going to try, he says, to do a massive headland with the Kinsey planter, and hopefully get workers going on this side, or a worker going as well as us, and yeah, fingers crossed, that will mean we get a load planted today. Right, just going over this little divide here, so we make sure we get one huge field, and there shouldn't be any issues then in the future with harvesting. So all good there. We oh, you know what I didn't have on? Allow create fields. So let's put that on. There we go, that's better. That's an improvement on better, and like perfect and more perfecter. So that could be a nice little screenshot there. There we go. Right, we'll get this ploughed in and crack on with doing the planting.
Good afternoon. Or good morning still.
Hello. Are you selling anything, or can I use the train?
I am selling bales at the moment, but you can crack on with the train.
Perfect, thank you. And
I
I seem to be able to see something yellow on your farm.
Yes, yes.
Copied me.
They had a deal going where if someone else brought one, you had to go and buy it as well.
You weren't tempted with the 8RX then?
No. I really like JCBs, and I very rarely can afford to buy them. So I
Yeah.
didn't actually realise. I just saw a JCB and thought it was the smaller one. I didn't realise it was the 8330.
Yeah, it's the big one. I haven't. I don't think I've used them a great deal. I always find them slightly underpowered. But yeah, it's working a treat for me so far. I can't really grumble.
No, I got in that old case after we spoke to try and catch up with the combine. It was like, nope, can't do it. Can't cope. And I have made an insane amount of money selling silage bales. So
it's ridiculous, isn't it?
yeah, I'm at 340,000.
Oh, well done.
From selling silage bales, and I'm just taking my last 6 over, so it's going to be 360 grand ish.
Cool. Very good.
So yeah, quite pleased.
And
I have a nice tractor, and I'm just going to park that freaking case in the corner. Ignore it.
Yeah, it's good for a little fertiliser tractor though. Still.
Yeah, I guess on a worker it would be fine.
Yeah.
The gearbox in it is just driving me nuts.
Yeah, I think we've been spoiled with the newer ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and if silage didn't pay so well, I probably wouldn't have done it, but it's
very good. That's good though. It's nice to have new toys, isn't it?
yeah.
I'm going to try not to get
well.
stuck on the tree again today.
Yeah, I might have got stuck once already.
I am tempted to jump onto the common land and
mow a few out.
Yeah,
that
get the old.
That would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I think that'll be a. Oh, auger. Sorry, that'll be an after episode job, I reckon.
Yeah. Do you need my auger shifting out of the way?
No, I've just moved it with my tractor.
Okay.
Unintentionally, actually.
The same Harry Potter moment as you had with bales, and I had an entire trailer full stuck together. It was interesting to try and get it over the sell point, because you can't pick 24 bales up.
No, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, something's gone wrong here.
Is the problem between the keyboard and the chair?
Probably. Back in a second. Fixed it. Sorry. Why? Oh, have you? Oh.
I don't know.
That's yeah. They're just parting. You're at the wrong one. That's why.
I told you it was going to be a bad day.
Oh, you. Hey, we've all done it, haven't we?
This just goes along with the buying fertilizer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that bit. Oh dear, that is funny. Money's going up nicely. Wowzers.
Can't talk and sell bales.
So, okay, I'm just in shock from how much I've just made off of absolutely... Well, I think it was only 98% full, the trailer.
How much did it pay?
Well, it did it in 2, so... I'm just going to have to get across the bridge and then check, I think. 1 second. £146,000.
Very nice. And that was a not full trailer.
A not full trailer, but my trailer... oh. I think this mod might be a little bit broken.
What have you done?
Nothing, the back's all weird. On your way back up, have a look. It's all a bit crooked.
Is that all of your soybeans sold, or?
Nope. More to go.
Just so I can have a look, I'll drive past your field.
I've just got out to inspect it.
Insurance claim?
Yeah. A bit of a weird one, that. Very odd.
I'd sell it and go and buy a new one.
Yeah, big brand spanking new trailer. Yeah, definitely a good idea, that.
I really wish you hadn't had that idea until after you'd bought a new trailer.
It's a handy little upgrade, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a little bit wonky.
It is on the squiff, isn't it?
Are we going to do a part day today? Because you're on a time limit, aren't you?
Yeah. Fortunately.
So I can try and plan my activities.
Yeah, I reckon I've got about half hour, probably.
Ooh. That probably gets us to about mid-afternoon, doesn't it?
Yes, could do, roughly. Right then, so I've set the JCB going across the field at the minute, just so it doesn't get itself into any trouble and decide to misbehave. What I'm going to do now is we've got the Alice Chalmers on the Gurklinger. We can jump back into the JCB and stop the worker. That should have now joined all the... Yeah, perfect, at that. So, now we can set the worker going back up and down the field like that. Hopefully that will cover all that. Yes, get in. Right, back to the Alice. And we'll just start probably going across, I reckon. Because at least then we can see what's going on with the JCB and the worker. Right, moment of truth. What's the JCB going to do? Hopefully it's going to stop. Yes, get in. And it'll turn around. He says, come on, turn around, right, JCB. Get out of its way. Job's a good one. So, safe in the knowledge now that we are not going to end up running down there through the remaining soybeans that we're harvesting. So, job's a good one. What I might try and do is, now we know that that's fine, see if we can maybe get a worker going up this side, I think. just while we do some carting and unload the combine, I reckon. See if we can give that to work. Seem to want to hire a worker for this one. How very strange. Okay, right, plan B it is. We will go and do this end of the field, I think. Just unloading the combine. If it would stay still, thank you. So we're up to 10,000 litres. So I was well impressed with that. It's income we had before. We had to get a bit more in a little bit. Fingers crossed. We get another full trailer. Not 100% sure we will, but worth a punt, hopefully. So with that one loading there, that is working spot on. So that can carry on there, and we can crack on planting this end of the field. So progress is bang on, and you can kind of tell that we're both working hard today. There's not as much chat going on. I think we're both feeling the pressure and yeah, wanting to beat the other one. So with that said, better crack on and get this planting finished. So just being nosy and having a look at what somebody else is up to in his wonky shaped fields. He's putting cotton in, which is a good shout to be fair, because if we keep the tractor going straight and just have a quick look at the prices, 6,200 quid per 1,000 litres is a reasonable income, to be fair. So yeah, good shout there. I'm happy with what we're doing though. We are going to have, you think we had 146k off that first part of the field. That's pretty good. So as I've said before, let's crack on and get the harvest finished, get these fields planted with soybeans. Right, well, I've taken over from the JCB driver now. Still got a bit to do down that end, but what's the point in having a new tractor and using some different kit if we're not actually in it? So yeah, might as well crack on and do a bit. Worker just finishing that little bit off because we need to turn the engine back on, unload the combine. So we'll spin round and get that done. Hopefully by the time we've done that, the planter will be near enough finished with that section. That's the plan anyway. So you'll see the JCB just finishing off that pass there. So once we've done this bit, we will... Is it going to try and... There we go, right. So we'll park this off the side of the field. We will jump out and grab this, because although there's a strip to do, I want to be doing the big end of the field here as a priority. So let's get that on and lower it down. There we go. Missed a bit. Rushing. There we go. Come back for that in a minute. So we haven't quite got a full trailer yet, but I'm guessing we will have by the time the combine's finished, so that's all good. Conscious of time though, and the fact that we might not get everything finished today, but I think the plan has worked so far. We are well on track now. Still undecided about the extra land. I don't think we need it, if I'm honest. Possibly. I'm still very torn, as you can tell by my indecisiveness. But yeah, we're nearly there. I think hopefully the speed that cotton gets harvested he's going to struggle to get it done, but we'll see. Hopefully we can trounce him, but who knows. Still wide open in my opinion. So yeah, let's get this bottom end marked out and yeah, catch back in a sec.
Hello, how you doing?
Alright mate, how are you?
Good, I have just finished my harvest.
Excellent. It's looking very white over your side of the map.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yours is looking very green.
Choice. Yeah.
Yours is looking very green. You've been very productive.
I know, it's actually worked out quite well.
That was a very sneaky plan to run both.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work, to be fair, but it's going all right so far.
So yeah, I've decided to go for cotton.
Yeah, I tried to pay attention more this episode, and yeah, noticed on the mini map. I was like, oh yeah, good shout.
Going to be expensive to harvest, but
yeah, I guess that's the only downside, isn't it? Really, there's
it does pay quite well. So, and it does involve me using the bale sell point, which we have seen today can be challenging.
yeah, struggle with. I was like, what? I couldn't work out what was going on to start with, and then I was like, oh yeah, being the wrong one.
I've got a spare bale behind there as well.
Ah, even better then.
Bonus cash.
Bonus moolah.
These soybeans are insane.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not that we're moaning.
No. But I thought I'd do something different just for creativeness' sake, shall we say.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to pay really well. So
I think, yeah, I think you're right. What was it, about 20 grand to lease the harvester?
yeah, about that.
That's, yeah, a couple of thousand litres, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the prices for stuff on here is so insane that it's it shouldn't be a problem.
No? Well, I hope it is, but you know, not really. Don't want to be mean.
No, I'm not too worried looking at my bank balance currently.
Yeah, same. It's yeah, even spending 100 and something grand on a tractor, it's still looking rather healthy this side of the road as well.
Yeah. I'll just get rid of that last bale and then I'll move my auger.
Super, thank you very much. Now, something tells me we're not going to have enough space in the trailer, which is, don't get me wrong, a great position to be in. So we'll have had 2 and a bit trailer loads, hopefully. Right, we'll park that up there. Let's find the, there we go. Get the auger out. Place your bets now. Will it all fit? The Deutz again? I don't think it's going to. Fingers crossed it doesn't, because obviously that's more money for us. Ah, unlucky. Right, never mind. It's good though. Let's get this sold and then we can get things wrapped up for today. Yes, if you don't mind, I need to get these sold, and then yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm at a good point to end, so I'm happy with that. Give me a shout when you're done selling.
Will do, mate. Catch you in a minute. Right then, soybeans selling, and this is going to be a mighty income again. We'll see actually how much we get all in one go. I'm guessing 140k, same as we had before. I can't see a reason why it's going to be any different whatsoever, but we will see. Last few thousand litres emptying into the auger, and then we have the bit of a carry on while it processes through, and we have ended up with 159k. Job is a good one. Right, let's go and talk to Mr. D. Hello.
Hello. Things have changed, sir.
They yeah, looking good.
Yeah, it's they're now down to the battle of soybeans versus cotton.
Yes, I think I don't think we've got very long left now.
No.
Do you?
No, I have a small field of oats to harvest next month.
Yeah.
But that's probably going to be a pretty short day, I would imagine, because you're going to have not a lot to do at all, unless you find something else to do.
Well, there is that. Yeah.
And then it'll be a soybean harvest versus a cotton harvest.
Yes.
And I think that will probably put one of us across the line.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Yeah.
I think probably 2 more videos and we'll be done.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. We best have a think. What, if anything, we want to do next?
Divorce. If soybeans are better, divorce.
Yeah. Not a sore loser at all, are you?
No, I just hate losing.
Cool.
It's been a good one, mate. I will chat to you again soon.
You will do, mate. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Well, like Disturbed said, there is not long left now. Soybeans all the way. Come on, Team Blue. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on the Western Wilds. Take care.